What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Jethro Tull as we continue through Songs from the Wood, 1977. Thank you again to Vera. And the next tune, and I've seen this word written before, but I don't think I've ever heard it said aloud, is Pibroch, maybe Pibroch, I'm guessing Pibroch, but I do listen to bagpipe music. I haven't actually done any reactions to it, but I actually have several CDs of traditional and marching bagpipe music. And in that context, I've seen this word before, and I believe it relates to an arrangement of pipes for one of two purposes, either a military or martial purpose, whether it's marching in a parade or ceremony, or for actual military endeavors, rallying the troops and so on, or for funereal, burial type of context. So yes, I do think this word Pibroch, I'm guessing. Where did you come from? I didn't even know you were in here. But yes, I do think it relates to the arrangement of bagpipes for specific purposes. And then there's a subtitle, parenthetical, which is cap in hand. And because of the first word, I'm inclined to see that as related to the type of caps that pipers wear, often, again, in a military march. So yes, maybe it's not that at all. Maybe the first word is correct, but the cap in hand is something more specific or just divergent from the way I'm seeing it in advance. But yes, I wouldn't be surprised if there are bagpipes in the sonic arrangement here. So let's find out. This is, I believe, Pibroch, maybe Pibroch, and then parenthetically cap in hand from Jethro Tull from their Songs from the Wood album, 1977.
There's a light in the house, in the woods, in the valley. There's a thought in the head of the man who carries his dreams like the curd slung on his shoulder, and bringing you love in the cap in his hand. And each step he takes is one half of a lifetime. No word he would say that you understand. So he bundles his regrets been late. Strange flavors by the fire, strange booze in the hallway. Put my candle on my head, I turn and walk away.
What a crazy tune. We heard a lot of different instruments, though I don't think any of them was bagpipes, so forget everything I said at the beginning, and perhaps that word, at least here, is not used in the context I have seen it in the booklets of these bagpipe performance CDs that I have, a few of which I did actually get in Scotland. Nevertheless, the point is, we've got electric guitar, which starts and ends the tune and has a very edgy sound to it, but also kind of like space guitar. And yet along the way, there was another section or moment where there were keyboards that had a bit of this outside the earth type of sound, a bit of that 70s futuristic sound. And yet other parts felt Baroque. They felt, earlier centuries. I think there was a harpsichord in there. There was a section where the flute sort of took the lead. And the drums certainly had a marching feel in some places, as well as these big and rapid flourishes. But as with other Jethro Tull tunes I've heard on this album, the dynamic nature of the track, shifting arrangements, shifting rhythms, these big flourishes and transitional moments in between. Hello, Luca, yes. They are incredible, and the musicianship is something I'm clearly going to keep coming back to when it comes to this album and any Jethro material we go through beyond this, because I'm just amazed at the melodic and rhythmic precision and, again, dynamic nature of their sonics. So lyrically, I didn't catch a whole lot. There were a couple moments where I was thinking oh, is he talking about marching something? But I was so keyed in on the evolving and multifarious instrumentation that I wasn't able to pick up a whole lot lyrically or even vocally on this first listen. I really was keyed into the instruments. So yes, I wonder, that's a long tune. I gotta say that's 9 minutes. Luca, you are liquid cat. Okay, so not 9 minutes, but over 8, so definitely a lengthier tune. And yeah, I do wonder what's happening here thematically, and if there's any connection to the usage of the word as I've seen it before. Nevertheless, a tour de force of their skills and eccentric stylings, which I say in the best possible way. I've never heard another group that sounds like them, even though I've heard groups that have long instrumental sections or that bring in instruments that are outside the typical band arrangement of regular guitar, bass guitar, drums, and vocalist. And again, whether it's the electric keyboards, that harpsichord, I think there's some strings in there, definitely a flute or some sort of woodwind instrument. I'm just impressed by all the different flavors they're bringing to this. So yes, definitely a really remarkable tune, even though I can't tell you what it's about. I look forward to the remainder of the album. I think we are close to the end. Luca is purring ridiculously in my lap, so before I move her, let me check to see how many we have left to go. We have one more, Fire at Midnight. I really do like that phrase. And I wonder what that will foretell. I guess we'll find out next time. Do let me know what you think of this, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.